Hello there. So I'm doing some free readings today. So it's just generally whatever comes out, whatever you need to know, and some paid questions. So if you'd like a free reading, give a shout. But just give a shout in chat if you want a reading. Hello there, I am. I'm doing some free readings today. Would you like a reading? I'm doing some free whatever comes out readings, basically. It's not questions, it's just free general readings. It's free generals, whatever comes out. Hello there, Crystal. Yeah, I'll do a reading for you now if you want. So, if you want a general, just let me know, but it's not questions today. So, it's just paid questions and free generals. Or free whatever comes out, basically. So AM was first, so I'm going to do AM first. So AM, what do you need to know today? You cut off your emotions here a little bit. There's definitely like this fire, this passion within you, but it's like, I don't want to deal with anybody else's thing. You're not wanting to deal with anybody else's BS, basically. You have kind of got to a point where you're like, I'm drained, I've given and given and given, and it's time for me to kind of focus on my own creativity, what I'm trying to create, what I'm trying to build for myself, what I'm trying to make for myself. Like, you're trying to focus on that. More than anything, though, I feel like this is coming from a place of, like, pain or anger, that kind of thing, upset. It's not from a completely pure place of going, oh, I'm just really happy, I really want to come in, kind of thing. I really want to focus on me. So I would be careful about that, because I do feel like here you're kind of shutting off what you could really enjoy or what you could really focus on. You're kind of shutting that off a little bit yourself, when you could be having a lot better kind of time and progression if you chose to kind of like walk away and kind of go towards something brand new. I feel like it's less of you're trying to walk towards something brand new. It's more to like you're trying to shut that out, if that makes sense. You're trying to shut the pain out, kind of thing. So be careful about that. And the problem is when you kind of like get to a point where you're emotionally exhausted and you cut everybody out, you cut off good opportunities as well as bad. So try and rein that back up. By all means, don't take anybody else's BS. By all means, don't take anybody else's crap. But you need to kind of rein that in, if that makes sense. You need to kind of rein in what's going on over this being shut off completely. So you can get to a point where you've kind of got those boundaries in place, but you're not really kind of like withdrawn or blocking everybody out, if that makes sense, because you're kind of blocking happiness is what I'm trying to say. Hello there, Danielle. Yeah, I mean, don't take anybody's BS, but you do need to connect with people as well. You're not on an island, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to do Crystal next, and then Danielle, and then Kira Ann. Hello there. So I'm doing some free generals, some free whatever comes out. So Crystal, what do you need to know today? Oh, you're starting to like get more in touch within your own like psychic ability, your own connection to the divine. But there's a little bit of like this doubts and fears here. I feel like you're taking the tentative steps. And I mean that by like going like you're getting a little bit curious, you're starting to take steps. But there is this like fear here of stepping in fully. I do feel like this is more like other people have told you not to, or other people have tried to make you doubt yourself. And this is almost like, this is almost like, I don't want to say literally monetary, but like it's like the monetary thing of like some people going, well, you need to have all these fancy crystals, or you need to have all of this, or you need to kind of look flash and look the part. You know, connecting to spirit can be as simple as just, you know, sitting in your room, having a little bit of time, quiet time, and just opening yourself up. You don't need any fancy smancy crystals, you know. You don't need any fancy things. You can just connect to the divine. You can just connect to people. So try and focus more on like, how do I connect to things and allow myself to explore the different ways I connect. Because many people connect in different ways. Like, some people connect through tarot, some people connect through meditation, some people connect through, you know, from mediumship or whatever, you know. There is lots of ways to connect, and you need to focus on exploring what you enjoy, but without that kind of monetary pressure, if that makes sense. Like, without that kind of feeling of, I feel like I'm not, you know, like there's a lot of psychics that come on here and they have like spooky clothes on and try and make themselves look really, really spooky. And it doesn't really do anything for your reading. You can do just as good as a reading in, you know, sweats, pants and a t-shirt as you can in a like exotic looking robe, you know. It's just a different jam. It's all music, you know. So focus more on like allowing yourself to explore that, allowing yourself to connect, and giving yourself the time and space to connect as well. So I hope that helps you out, Crystal. So Danielle, what do you need to know today, Danielle? So definitely some monetary improvements here. I would say as you're getting these improvements coming in, you're having to think more of the long term. This is like your main focus on right now. How can I focus on the long term? How can I focus on gaining money or gaining progression with long term? With the Six of Cups here, I do feel like there is a huge element here of investing in your future and investing more long-term plans. This is all about money. I would say with the money, be careful about who you have conversations about money with, because sometimes when we have money or we have more money coming in, we suddenly get a load of people going, oh, I want to be back with you, I want help with this, that kind of thing. Everybody starts having a problem, if you know what I mean. So be careful about that, because that's really going to slow you down. Yeah, again, trying to cut off communication so that it doesn't actually kind of drag all your money away from you. Like, there's definitely an element here of having to kind of get to a point where you're kind of content with your money, you're kind of content with your finances, and that's really going to help you to continue and help you to kind of push it forward more than anything. But I do feel like this is going to take a little bit of time to kind of get your head around, try and decide what you want to do with this money. Like, should I save it, or should I put it in, like, you know, a savings account, or should I invest in something that's going to allow me to earn more money in the future, that kind of thing. You're having to kind of look at that and go, what do I really want to invest in for the long term. So I hope that helps you out. Hello there, Monica. So Monica, what do you need to know today? If you guys aren't subscribed, please make sure you are, so you'll know when I go live or do other readings. So we have got the Emperor card here. You're definitely devaluing yourself at the moment, but I feel like this is others that have devalued you in the past, and I do feel like you're stepping away from that. Oh, I'm glad that resonates with you, Danielle. Like, this is almost like other people have devalued you in the past, and I do feel like you're trying to break that mold. Like, I definitely feel like you already know this, and you already are working on this and have been working on this quite a while. You've dealt with a lot of people who have devalued you. Yes, in love, I know you just said about love, but also just in general as well. This is like people taking the pee. Like, they have not kind of really valued what you bring to the table. But it's definitely something you've been working on. I don't feel like you're fully there yet, but, you know, working on it. This, like, kind of sensation of, like, I'm valuing myself is going to come in a lot more. Like, you're going to be able to focus it on a lot more and really kind of, like, feel a lot more like you are kind of progressing it forward and you are kind of like pushing it on. So do bear in mind with that it's more of a long-term journey, not short-term. So be careful about those frustrations surrounding it. And I feel like you making more decisions of what you want to do, how you want to progress forward, is helping that, because it's allowing you to heal that feeling of like not having anonymity, not having ability to control what your life is like. You're gaining back control, which I really like for you, you know, and it's really bringing in this whole new beginning for you at the top of the deck, and it's going to bring a lot more justice for you. Just see it as a slow progress, because I feel like there's almost an element here of like you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back sometimes, and then you kind of be nasty to yourself or kind of like say nasty things or treat yourself badly because you took that 1 step back. You know, be kind with yourself, be gentle with yourself, because it is going to be difficult to kind of change that kind of way of thinking and change how you behave, you know. Kerry, I'm sorry about that. I think I just skipped over you. So Kerry Ann. I just got really drawn to that other person. Kerry Ann, what do you need to know today? We've got the Queen of Swords here. There's definitely an element here with the Queen of Swords of somebody who's starting to get humble pie. I feel like almost like they were flipped this way before, that you were dealing with somebody who was quite arrogant, and now they're kind of realising that they need to be a bit more humble, a little bit more nice, you know. And it's because the world is starting to open up for you and others around them in general. This is almost like somebody is being left behind. As in, like, everybody else is moving on with their life. Everybody else is progressing with their life. This person is left in the dark. This person is left behind. So there is a lot of issues surrounding that. A lot of issues around that. Ace of Cups here, though. This person is going to give you a lot of, like, a lot more security. And by that, I mean, like, it's either financial or career-wise security. And I would be careful about it, because it's almost like this person is coming in with security or trying to help you because they don't want to lose you. So be careful about that, because their motives aren't completely, you know, completely honest. Like, they have some things that they want to focus on, or have some things that they want to kind of continue on with. So bear that in mind. Like, somebody is a little bit slippery, if that makes sense. Hello there, Purple Rain. Would you like a general reading? I'm doing some like whatever comes out readings today, so if anybody wants one, please just give a shout. I'm hoping I'll kick back over as well, because I'm almost at like 6k subscribers. I've got like, I think like 1 or 2 like to go before I hit 6k. So I was really hoping I might like hit that tonight as well. Hello, Brandon. Can I get an intuitive message? Yep, you can do. So, oh yeah, Purple Rain said yes as well. I'm going to do Purple Rain first because they did come in before. So Purple Rain and then Brandon. So Purple Rain, Purple Rain. You're having to pull back your energy here. And I feel like this is from a person. You are desperately trying to help this person. You're desperately trying to sort them out. This is almost a mentality here of you are constantly trying to help this person with their day-to-day life and just in general. This person is being lazy. They're not wanting to do the hard work. They're not wanting to improve themselves. You're basically babysitting them at this point. So be careful, because you won't be able to really manifest what you want to manifest while you've got somebody else draining you. So as much as you're trying to be a nice person, much as you're trying to be helpful, as much as you want to help this person so that they do better, at a certain point you have to kind of cut the, tail strings and kind of let them sort themselves out, even if that means that they mess up or they screw up. Eventually they need to take care of themselves. Eventually they need help, There is like a lot of an issue here of like them not really being able to understand the fact that they can't expect others to do everything for them. This is somebody who's been a bit spoiled in the past, so it's a little bit of a wake-up call, but they need to start acting like a grown-up, They need to put their grown-up pants on, otherwise they never will. So understand that although you're trying to be helpful with them, by helping them, you're hindering them from growing and starting to take care of themselves. Yes, they are going to mess up. Yes, they're going to have problems. But that is going to make them grow as a person and get really things much more stable. Hello there, Sag Girl. So I'm just doing Brendan and I'm going to go on. So Brendan, what do you need to know today, Brendan? So we have got the 10 of Pentacles here. Like, a lot of money flow out here, like money flowing out. And it is causing sadness. This is like the tale of the never-ending bills, the tale of like the constant bills. Like, this is like as soon as you have money coming in, you're having to spend on something, you're having to let go, you're having to kind of spend. I do feel like more than anything here, this is a temporary issue, but it is a little bit to do with your confidence and strength to ask for more. Things are getting more expensive, I know in general. And you need to have the confidence to ask for more, because otherwise you're going to be kind of left behind. It's a case of like, say, you earned X amount 1 year, and then 10 years later you're still earning that certain amount. Your standard of living would go down. So you need to start asking for more so it stops draining your standard of living, draining your life, because otherwise it's just going to be stuck in this circle, So, Sag Girl. I'm not doing free questions, it's paid questions or just free generals, but I'll do a general for you, Sag Girl. What do you need to know today, Sag Girl? I'm going to log off in a second though, guys. I'm going to log off in a little bit, so. We have got the 5 of Pentacles here. You're dealing with somebody who's not really willing to put the hard work in here. And that's the reason why things aren't manifesting. Is this about the tea guy? Yeah. And just to clarify, yes, it is about them. You're dealing with somebody who's not willing to put the hard work in, so why should you? Like, they aren't willing to kind of chase you. They aren't willing to go after you. So bear in mind that it's not really worth your time. It's going to kind of distract you from worthwhile ventures. Like, it's going to make it so that you're kind of waiting for this person's change or waiting for this person to approach. And that just honestly isn't healthy for you. It's kind of holding you back for a point where you can't really kind of compete or can't really move forward from it. So there is a lot of like issues there with that. So you need to kind of just walk towards somebody who's going to put that effort in, is going to spend their time on you. So I hope that helps you out. Is there anybody else who wants a reading before I head off? Okay, I think that's everybody. So I'm going to log off now, guys. But I will see you again later, and please do take care.